I was actually passing through California and seeing my dear friend Richard Fleischer, who had invited me for dinner, and we had a very pleasant dinner. And I was to go off to the airport, and Dick was going to drive me to the airport. And he suddenly said, well, why didn't you stay over? You know, why are you rushing? I said, well, I've been fortunate enough. I've got a deal with Columbia Pictures to make a small movie. And he said, well, what's the movie? I said, oh, it's an English story. It's quite a case célèbre, but you wouldn't know anything about it. And he said, what's the name of it? And I said, well, it's called 10 Rillington Place, based on a book by Ludwig Kennedy. He said, oh, I wouldn't have heard of it, wouldn't I? And he said, you see the bookcases over there? I said, yes. He said, well, I said, go on, walk over there. No, more to your left, a little more to your left, up there. And I see the title, 10 Rillington Place. He said, pull it out. So I pulled it out. He said, open it. I said, open it any page. And I opened it on one page. There was underlining in red ink. He said, I opened another page. There was underlining in red ink. And so it went on through the book. And I said, have you been working on this book? He said, well, I liked the story. And I suddenly thought, yes, Boston Strangler, 10 Rillington Place, and so on. And he said, you know, I'd really like to do this film. And I said, oh, come on, Dick, you've just done Tora Tora. This is a tiny budget movie, 8-week schedule, you know, nothing. He said, well, just ask me. I said, okay, you want to shoot 10 Rillington Place? And the answer was yes. And so that's how it happened. Probably if I hadn't stopped off for dinner that night, it wouldn't have been made with Richard Fleischer.